Thought I'd start off with the drum. So in 2008, I had an opportunity to travel to Nigeria. My sister had recently invited me to become the global spokeswoman for the Amenawa Foundation with a focus of spreading a message of hope. So I journeyed to Edo State, Nigeria, and I found the drum, and I discovered things that I didn't really recognize in previous trips to Nigeria. Imagine the world without a song, without a bass, without a drum. Can you imagine the night without the moon? And when the daylight comes, it comes, but it comes without you. You are the song, the bass, the drum, the moon, you are the sun too. Remember me, remember you. Discover you and the worlds that we soon will move. So I traveled home to remember the sounds of morning. I chose the evening to pray that I remembered it as it was. For when the city returns, when the sounds of the Green Line trolley cars and skyscrapers surround my senses, diminishing this version of my imagination, I will remember this. The silence in the nighttime. I will remember red sand on bare feet, my skin sticky, glistening in the sun, my hair like untamed wool. I will remember the air thick of Africa. I will remember my mother in the night and the children she cares for. I will see them once more as they play, peeking at me from the crack in the doorway. I will remember my auntie and her famous jollof rice, asking me in flawless Isha native tongue, Iyeoka Ivie Okoawo. That means, Iyeoka, how is everything? You're too skinny. And I struggling to keep up, clumsily responding, Butaye, auntie. That means, I don't know what you just said. I will remember the women in the marketplace selling smoked corn and plantain, the taste of moi moi, ogusi soup, ogbolo soup, pepper soup, the sound of Doris pounding yam, fresh oranges from the Aramogija farm. When Boston city lights mask the majesty of my favorite constellations, I will remember the moon, pregnant and smiling at me because I am a poet, as if she knows that I'm invested enough to write about it. Perhaps because I am a poet, I will remember the unseen. I will remember the homeless and the beggars, the roadside wanderers, the people just trying to survive. I will remember the local roads beaten and eroded by rain and time, huts built beside a 15-story hotel skyrise, so many having so much, neighbors with others living with nothing but the hand-me-downs on their backs and the realities of poverty crushing their promises of tomorrow. I choose to leave behind my rose-colored glasses in my grandfather's village. Because when my plane finally lands back in Boston, I need to believe that Nigeria changes me every single time. Call it a small dose of third world, developing country reality, whatever you call it. These are the moments that teach us how to recognize what we take for granted. Constant electricity, clean water, hospitals on a corner, the opportunities for us to rise beyond our native borders. These are the details that risk a fate of becoming lost or forgotten like the sounds of the morning. Because when the city returns, When the sounds of the Green Line trolley cars and skyscrapers surround our senses, diminishing this version of our imagination. Maybe you'll remember this. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I got to give a big shout out to the TED Fellowship Program. I just started a fellowship program with TED through TED this summer, and it's been incredible. I've been touring around the country promoting the album that I'm coming up with called Say Yes, and they're just so supportive, and it's so good to be grounded here. I'm grounded in the TED movement, and I just wanted to leave you with a final song. It's off the album that's coming out called the Yellow Brick Road song. And I hope that you guys will jam with me, as I'm dancing up here, just be like, oh yeah, do one of those. And we're just basically welcoming the stage for the other amazing presenters that are coming up on the stage, and we have some amazing presenters. So Jason, if you can cue the track. Yeah, get this going. I see this fantasy taking me from Kansas to Serenity. These dreams that seem to come from somewhere over the rainbow these days. Seasons change just as quickly as a harmony. I need to escape to awaken a believable journey. I know how possible we are. We can go and achieve the inconceivable. I know just how possible we are. We can follow our own yellow brick road. Pressing on in the eyes of a wise man's conspiracy. I come alive to achieve the spoken prophecy. My friends wonder how I know when the storm is coming. And I'm grateful for the moments that we build to become the creators of shakers and movers of the melody. We build in our community, yeah. I know how possible we are. We can go and achieve the inconceivable. I know just how possible we are. We can follow our own yellow brick road, yeah. Let's get this going right here. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Pressing on in the eyes of a wise man's conspiracy. I come alive to achieve the spoken prophecy. My friends wonder how I know when the storm is coming. And I'm grateful for the moments that we built to become the creators of shakers and movers of the melody. We build in our community, yeah. I know how possible we are. We can go and achieve the inconceivable. I know just how possible we are. We can follow our own yellow brick road, yeah. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know how possible it is, y'all. When I say what's possible, you say now. What's possible? What's possible? There's no tornado that can stop us now. So possible, so possible. And this is where we belong. So possible, so possible. So possible, yeah, yeah. So possible, so possible. There's no tornado that can stop us now. I know how possible we are. There's no tornado that can stop us now. Thank you guys. My name is Iyeoka. I appreciate the time and the spirit. Thank you so much.